Hello everyone, without further ado, let's get into Pickems. This is all what we've been waiting for. Playoffs are here and the bracket is honestly nuts. I was actually worried that the bracket will be this close, but I will try to go over my picks and the reasoning. For Mongolz against Mouse, I'm picking Mongolz. It might be bold. Yes, they might not be the favorite, but they've been playing great. And specifically Mouse are struggling on the stage. Whenever they hit the stage games, it's going to be tough with the crowd in front of them. Obviously, studio events where they excel, but I think Mongols are just feeding off of the momentum they are gaining throughout the whole major. They're undefeated pretty much since LAN in Finland, which happened 2 months ago. So Mongols are winning this one. Team Spirit and Team Liquid. Big question here. If I look at the matchup, Team Liquid beat Team Spirit twice this year. That's the only time they really played against each other. It was different lineup, yes, sure, but all those games were incredibly close. I'm gonna give it to Team Spirit, though. The reasoning is that Dong is simply outperforming anyone else. He's by far the best player on the major, in my opinion. And Team Liquid, again, similar to what I said about Mouse, are not having good time on stage, especially at the Blast World Finals. It feels like players like Ultimate are having too big of an impact on a Team Liquid, and he's not been playing just. Chef's Kiss is not there. G2 and Heroic, that's a good one, but I think this is where G2 is taking it a little bit further. Again, really good performances throughout the major for them. Especially, I'm impressed with Snacks. He's playing really good compared to his previous events. Heroic, I'm impressed that they're in the top 8. I would say this is their ceiling, in my opinion. Somewhere around like just hovering outside of top 8 and then hitting eventually quarterfinals. I think this is exactly where they should be, and they should already be happy with this performance. But I'm giving the edge to G2 just due to experience, the dead team buff so-called, where Nico is he is leaving after the major, and there might be some more changes coming into G2 as well. Vitality FaZe Clan, I'm not impressed with FaZe Clan at all, but I know they have, as Rain said, a different gear when it comes to playoffs of the major, and I'm really scared about this matchup. I'm gonna give it to Vitality. This is a no-brainer. They're clear favorites here. However, I really fear that FaZe might actually do a deep run in these playoffs, just purely because of the fact that, I don't want to say they saved the energy, but at this point they have literally nothing to lose. They probably hit their goal, I would say. They're not playing well. They're probably the worst team out of these 8 when it comes to late performance lately. And I think they might do some damage. This is not a clear cut. I think the only clear cut here is G2 Heroic for me, but we will see how it goes. Then Mongolz and Team Spirit, I feel like this is where Mongolz era is falling apart. I don't think they can make it all the way into the final. If they do, I'm honestly impressed. I'm going to be cheering for them low-key. I love the Cinderella story, but I'm going to give it to Team Spirit. Just Dongis and Shiro combo is impressing me way too much as of late, and I think they have a little bit more, obviously, experience on these big stages when it comes to playoffs and semifinals in particular. For G2 and Vitality, I think this is going to be one of the toughest semifinals ever. For whatever reason, I'm leaning towards Vitality. I think they're a little bit more complete team as of late, especially after Messi came back from his small break where he had the birth of his child. He's been playing really stellar so far this event, and he has been told that he's maybe a weak link in Team Vitality. Now it's leaning elsewhere, and Spinks is not having that great of a performance, but it's natural. You can have 5 fraggers, and when Messi is stepping up, it's bound to happen. Someone else is going to falter a little bit. So Vitality for me in this G2 matchup, but honestly, these semifinals could go either way. It's just my gut feeling right now talking. So maybe if I would be doing this Pickems 1 hour earlier or later, it would be different. And that's what's crazy about this whole bracket. For the final, I'm giving it to Vitality. I think they're playing the best Counter-Strike at the major right now. I think them and G2 are head and shoulders above anyone else when it comes to performance so far, but obviously in playoffs everything kind of resets and everyone is on a different complete mindset. It can change a little bit, but what we've seen so far, this is how I think this will go, and we will save all these picks and let's see how it goes. We're aiming for that gold medal. Obviously we freaking screwed up the opening stage. It doesn't really matter. We saved it in elimination, but the playoffs is where it all happens. Or what we're aiming for is gold right now, unfortunately. But if you're still in a contention for diamond, good luck to you. I hope this helped you at least a little bit. and see you on the streams, guys. Let's enjoy some good playoffs of Shanghai Major Perfect World Counter-Strike 2 Major Perfect World Shanghai CS2.